So today I'm with Angela. Angela, you're Gabby's mom. I met you March 25th of last year. I talked to you and met you and Gabby for the first time last year. And just a few days ago, people have been telling me that Gabby has not been doing well. Apparently, she was found unconscious and she wasn't breathing. And she was in the hospital recently, but now she's in hospice because she's not doing good. So what is the update from the doctors?
Well, the doctors say that it's any time now that she will stop breathing and she will go to heaven. And I'm just asking if anybody who knew Gabby that could help me to lay her to rest, because she won't be able to return, unfortunately, as young as she is of the age of 22. She will not be able to do anything else. And I'm just asking for everybody's help if they can help me lay her to rest, because it's a lot of money and it's just me by myself with the family, but not enough is doing right now. So we're just waiting for her to pass so we can continue the next step.
Did the doctors say that potentially this was like an overdose and
It could have been, they said, because of the drugs that are used for the heart. So it might have been, but they weren't really sure on it. They really didn't specify why she had the heart attack in jail. They didn't say nothing about that.
So she was in jail and she had a heart attack?
Yes.
And she just turned 22.
Yeah, in March 6th, she turned 22.
That's really young to be having a heart attack.
Yes, it is. I've never had a heart attack and I'm 45.
And does her brother know, Slump?
No, he doesn't know yet. And I'm still hesitant to tell him because he's in jail and I don't want him to do something to himself or something. But eventually, once Gabby passes, then I will call the jail and I will let them know what's going on to tell him. Because him and Gabby were very close. They're like a year apart.
So yeah, sorry to hear the news. That's really unfortunate that somebody so young is laying in a bed behind you in this hospice building. And just any moment, the doctors have said that any moment she could take her last breath.
Yes, that's correct.
Apparently she was on ventilators, respirator, like the machines
Yes.
where were helping her breathe.
Yes.
And but there was no brain activity.
None.
So you decided to
Take her off
those machines,
Yes.
but she's breathing a little bit on her own. Is that correct?
That's correct. They said that because of her age and as young as she is, her body's still fighting for it, but her brain is not there. So she's fighting, but her body is still doing the motions like if she was here. And we're just waiting for her to pass. But I know that sounds bad, but that's what we're waiting on. I'm hoping that it's not much longer so we can just lay her to rest.
And you're gonna need help for burial costs and
Yes.
whatnot, right? So I
Yes,
think a
that's correct.
GoFundMe has been created.
A GoFundMe has been created.
And I'll post the link to the GoFundMe
Yes.
if folks want to help out,
Yes.
contribute to
Yes.
help you offset those costs.
Anything helps. Whatever they can, if they can, whatever helps to lay Gabby to rest.
And you've also invited the guy from Tales from the Streets, right?
Yes.
You want him to come
Yes.
also interview you so that
Yes.
he could post a link
Yeah.
so that his subscribers can help
yes,
as well,
that's right.
So that's great.
It's
I
all
think-
for Gabby.
Yeah, it makes
It's all
sense.
for her to lay to rest. And because I have to come up with $8,000. I mean, we have come up with a little bit, but not enough. So, I mean, so far it's like 1,000 we have probably, but that's just one person. And we just need the rest so we can do everything else.
Yeah, I think the Lost in Phoenix community and the subscribers to both channels can
Yeah.
help a little bit.
I'm
A lot of
hoping.
people were cheering for
Yes.
Gabby to overcome her addictions,
Yes.
overcome that lifestyle,
And she was doing
and do
so
better.
well. She was doing so well last I seen her. She looked beautiful. She was great. And all of a sudden now it's just something I wasn't expecting this. I was hoping that they're supposed to bury me, not me and my children. So, yes.
And you have 4 children?
Yes.
You have an older
daughter. Mm-hmm.
And then Gabby.
And then Gabby. Then I have Slump. Then I have her baby brother, Junior. Yeah.
So how's your older daughter doing? How's your youngest? How are they doing?
She's still taking it hard. That's the older sister. Maybe they may not have connected like they wanted them to, but everybody, you know how siblings are. Savas, well, I don't know because I haven't told him yet. And Junior, he's taking it pretty hard too. That's his big sister, of course.
Right. So, and also, you said you wanted me to go to the funeral.
Yes.
So that people can see what their contributions went towards, right?
Kind of like away from you know what I mean. Yes.
Right.
Yes. To know that they helped lay Gabby to rest.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we can try to just help you, you know.
Yeah. That's all I ask is if I could get some help. If not, it's all good. But at least everybody knows what's going on.
If each subscriber sent, you know, $1,
$5, even $1, yeah, even a 50 cents, it all adds up.
Yeah.
No matter what it could be.
Absolutely. And so, from a year ago, March 25th of last year to now, May 2022, you have Slump. He's in jail, and Gabby is laying in a bed.
Yeah.
You know, with no brain activity, unfortunately. What message do you have for parents out there on how they can help their children not mess with these drugs at all? These counterfeit fentanyl pills. What message have you learned anything from?
Just try to pay more attention to your children when they're trying to talk to you, because if you don't, before you know it, it's too late. And then things like this happen. And I know that the drugs are a part of this. So, because Gabby's been on it for a minute. So, and those all are for the drugs, for the heart. So, whatever you can do, please keep your children closer to you and try to help them as much as you can, because unfortunately, I wasn't able to with my daughter, Gabby.
Sometimes the streets just overtake them, right?
Yes.
They seem like good kids, both of them.
They are.
And Gabby.
They are great kids. It's just the choices that they make in their life. That's something that I can't help, the choices that they make.
Sometimes we as individuals make poor choices that are hard to overcome.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you as a parent, you can't be with them 24/7.
Exactly. After they're 18, they are adults. I can't make them do things that they don't want.
Last time that I saw Gabby, she was with her boyfriend Tyson. Are you familiar with him?
Yes, I know who he is. I think because of him, if she would have never had met him, she would not have been in the street for all these years. And she wouldn't be where she's at today.
Really?
Yes.
He might have helped her drag her down?
Because she was not doing nothing but weed when she left my house. And afterwards, she started doing the pills. He introduced her to those pills. So, yes. So I wish that she never would have met him.
And how they've been together for a long time?
4 years.
4 years?
Or almost 5 years, yeah.
Wow. That's
And living in the street.
5 years. Almost 5 years living on the street together, doing pills.
Doing pills, drugs, fighting.
Have you heard from him
No.
since this happened?
I don't even know if he knows or not. So I have not heard from him at all.
What are your next steps? Okay, so basically you're going to be holding vigil here with her.
Vigil meaning what?
Holding her hand, just being here.
Yes, I'll be here with her until her last breath.
And then that's when funeral arrangements happen.
Yeah, we already are starting to make somewhat, finding out prices and all that. That's what we did today, and we got the prices and stuff, so we're just waiting for her to pass, and then the next step's that.
I really hope that this sheds light to parents and young people out there.
I hope
and really awakens people, let them know that there's real consequences
There is.
to what we choose to do
In our life, yes.
in our life, right? And hopefully Slump, when he gets out, whenever that is, he can turn it around.
He'll get out July 20th.
July 20th?
Yes.
After how long?
He's in there now, so it's like 3 months, I guess.
3 months? So
something
that's
like
plenty
that.
of time to get clean and just turn around. And
I hope that he does get clean. And I think that after this will open his eyes pretty much.
because you said him and Gabby are real close.
Yeah.
Kind of close in age. So he'll take it hard.
Yeah, he will. That's what scares me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, Angela, thank you very much for talking to me. I really appreciate you coming out or inviting me, and I wish it was under better circumstances.
Yes,
but
me too.
We're trying to do this to help you, and thank you, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.